Thank you, Scott. Speaking of weather here in Arkansas, some of you, I'm sure, have heard the catchphrases, it's raining cats and dogs, or clear moon, frost soon. This morning, meteorologist Corrales Ortiz takes a deeper look into some of those catchphrases in today's Science Says.
Have you ever heard of it raining animals? Maybe not cats and dogs, but more like fish and frogs. This has actually happened around the world, and for the small town of Yoro, Honduras, it's an annual event. The phenomenon is called lluvia de peces, or rain of fish, and has been reported every year there between May and June, usually after a strong storm. There isn't much evidence of people actually seeing fish fall from the sky, but somehow the ground ends up covered with them, a lot of which aren't even native to the local rivers and lakes. One theory to why this happens is because of waterspouts. The strong winds could easily lift animals, trees, and buildings. Waterspouts off the coast can act like a hose and suck up fish into the sky and dump them far away. This phenomenon has also happened here in Arkansas, with fish falling from the sky in Texarkana just last year. But for our landlocked state, there's a much different theory. Some experts felt it was due to a nervous flock of birds who just happened to drop their meals during takeoff. This almost makes cloudy with a chance of meatballs seem like a reality. From falling fish to the high seas. Do you remember this scene from the Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End? The green flash is a real but rare phenomenon, although don't expect souls to be coming back from the dead. Think of Earth's atmosphere like a prism, separating and bending light into different colors. When the sun is higher in the sky, the light has a shorter distance to travel, giving off more blue, green, and violet colors during the day. When it's lower, the distance is longer, creating more of those red, orange, and yellow hues that we see in the morning or evening. If weather conditions and timing are just right, during sunrise and sunset when the colors begin to separate, our eyes can capture the green light. It's usually brief, a flash if you will, giving the phenomenon its name. Here's one more for you. Imagine waking up one day and your home literally feels like an oven. That's what happened in Copperell, Texas on June 15th, 1960, in a phenomenon known as the Copperell heat burst or Satan's storm. It was a normal summer night with storms in the distance when all of a sudden winds began to gust over 75 miles per hour. The town was suddenly hit by a burst of hot air, and within minutes, temperatures jumped from 70 degrees to more than 100 degrees. People who lived there recall their homes feeling like saunas, the air outside scorching, with lightning flashing. By the morning, some fields, shrubs, and plants were all burned to a crisp. A heat burst happens when air pushed high in the atmosphere rapidly drops down to the ground, and that air is dry and heats rapidly. Heat bursts are rare and normally see about 20-degree increases, but during that night in Texas, temperatures rose by more than 40 degrees in a short period of time. So, you never know what Mother Nature might be cooking up when it comes to our weather. With this week's Science Says, I'm Corrales Ortiz.